In today's video, we'll be installing the beneath heat, underfloor heating system, and we're installing the plate system. And this will be a step-by-step guide from start to finish. My name's Alan Hart, and today I'm going to do an underfloor heating system. This is actually in my own house. There will be a few challenges with this system. It's timber floor and it's got joists in. The joists are only 4-inch, so we've got to cut them joists. So that's one issue to start with. The system we're using is this. So it's a metal plate and that goes on top of the joist. This video is going to be a step-by-step video. So we'll lay, well, first of all I'll take up all the floor. I'm going to take up all the floorboards and then we'll lay the insulation in between, and then we'll put the plates in. We'll put all the pipework in and we'll connect the manifold and then we'll wire it all. So it'll be a fully step-by-step video on how to install underfloor heating onto a timber floor system. The different systems you could use, so we could have used an overlay system on this, which would have been miles easier, but I cannot raise the floor anymore because of my doors. My outside doors, they're too close, so I couldn't raise the floor anymore. So I've had to do it this way, which in my opinion's slightly better anyway, because I'm going to put 75mm of insulation in, fixed insulation. So yeah, well, first of all we'll have a quick look at the floor, and then I'll skip then to the next section where we'll start putting the insulation in and etc, so that you're not too bored, you don't need to see every bit of it. I've just started to cut some of the boards up now, so all the floorboards are getting cut up and I'm going to put chipboard flooring down afterwards. And if we just look at the joists are only 4-inch. I've got all the floorboards up now in this section. I'm just putting some 6x2 joists in that section there, just to take a bit of spring out of floor as well. I've started to put all the insulation in now. I'm doing one section at a time, so I'm doing half the floor first and then I'll finish it, and then I'll do the other half of the floor over there as well. The insulation that I'm using is 75mm insulation. Danny the apprentice.
Alright.
Having a coffee before we start.
And back to coffee.
Just going to get the rest of this done today. So we've got all the insulation in now, and now we're going to use the plates. I'm going to put the plates down on the joists. We'll staple all them down and then we'll put all the pipework in. We started to get most of the plates in. We've had to improvise a little bit. Some of the joists are a little bit wider. We're using this pipe, which is MLCP pipe. This is the Blancel pipe, and where I'm going to cut them timbers out there, I've just used these. I've just bought these from Wicks, just to make it a bit stronger. We've put all the plates in now. We've notched the joist on there, and now we're just going to put all this loop in. We've got a decoiler here. Got the first part of the underfloor heating down now. I'm just going to put some of them floorboards back over there, just because this is our main living area and we just want to have a bit of floor down. And then we'll continue with, we've got manifold to do, and then we've got other side of floor as well. So we're just putting chipboard flooring back on this. On the joints we're using foam, just to try and stop it squeaking a little bit. I'm going to try and get as much of this area done, and then I can temporarily put sofa back in. We're screwing, putting a lot of screws in as well. We've got one side totally finished now, and I've just got the insulation in the other side. I'm just going to cut these joists out, and then we're going to get the pipe working on this side as well. We've put insulation where we can, took some kitchen units out, just to get as much of the insulation in as possible. So I've got all the floor back down now. Still need to do some of it. Over here, we're going to have patio doors at the back there. So I've just left that bit out. And then obviously that wall's going to be knocked out. And then the floor will extend past where it would if I finished it now. So I'll do that shortly. And now we're going to do the manifold now. So I've got the beneath heat manifold here, and I'm just going to install that into the cupboard. Also got all the bits in here, the pump and stuff. If we just have a look at what we've got here, we've got the manifold, and then your pipes, so your MLCP or your normal underfloor heating pipes, they connect in on them there. And obviously we have some nuts and that on there, which come in a pack like that. You get a wiring centre. The good thing with the beneath heat one, or the Saswell one, is you can do controls such as nests. So if you've got a system that you need a nest, or you want to install a nest thermostat onto it, then this is a very, very good system for that, because there's some underfloor heating companies and you have to use their controls. So for me, I wanted to use a nest on this, because I've got a nest upstairs, nest downstairs, and I've got a couple of other nests. So that suits me. One thing about this manifold as well, the pump goes on here, which I'll show you shortly. But if for space reasons you wanted it on this side, you could undo these caps out of the end here, and you could put them in this side, and then you could put your pump on this side. We also get a pump with this. And you can have a thermostat if you want as well. So if you're gonna Saswell do a thermostat that you can use for it. I'm actually going to put a nest. I'm going to wire my nest. I've already got a nest on this system, and I'm going to wire that back in on this particular job. And then we've just got the valves for the side, which what I'll do is I'll connect all this up now, and I'll show you all connected together. Yeah, I'll show you all connected together, and then we'll get it out on wall, and I'll flush system out. I've done this a little bit different because it's my own house and I've had to put sofas and stuff back in. I've actually just temporarily connected the underfloor heating into the existing heating circuit, and then what I've done then is I've turned the thermostat down, right down on the boiler. I just wanted to test, it, but I also I just wanted to get sofas and stuff back in. And yeah, just a time thing really. But yeah, so I'll get the manifold on the wall, as well, and we'll have a look at that. That's your manifold all built up. So we'll now connect this onto the wall. I've connected all the manifold in now. So we've got this MLCP pipes, as flow and returns connected in. And then we've got as main flow and returns from the heating circuit on the bottom there. And then we've got the pump. At the moment, I've just plugged the pump in on a plug socket there. And we're going to wire it. I'm going to wire it shortly. So as I said before, with this kit, you'll get the a drawing. So it'll show you all your centres and stuff. So that's the beneath heat diagram. The wiring centre. What I'm going to do is I'll add a link in the comments below with a video of the wiring of this wiring centre. It's just a little bit awkward in that cupboard. It's too small for me to get the camera in. And also up here somewhere, I'll add a link to the playlist for the other underfloor heating videos that I've done. I've done quite a few different types of underfloor heating now. If you've got any questions, please ask them in the comments below. And if you could like and subscribe if possible. Thanks for watching.